Hello, world and everyone. Good morning, good
Morning. Good
afternoon,
morning.
and happy Saturday to everyone. And welcome to our new episode from our multilingual live mastering digital success. Woohoo. And today we are talking about something that's more valuable than a paycheck. And I don't know if anyone can guess. I think it's flexibility. The flexibility of not about income but freedom, choices, right options. So we'll talk more today about what that flexibility means to us and why we think it's or why I think is the currency of success, is the new currency. But before we go into that, as usual, let's do a quick round of intros for those of you who are watching us maybe for the first time, or even if not the first time. Anyway, welcome, and put in the comments where you are watching us from, because we are a global community. As you can see, we are from all parts of the world, and we like to see where you are joining us from this morning. And I'm Dana. I'm originally from Romania. Bună ziua, bună seara, dragi români care mă urmăriți și bine ați venit la versiunea live în engleză. După cum știți, sunt aici să vorbesc despre această oportunitate de afacere online și dacă sunteți curioși, urmăriți-mă până la sfârșit sau veniți și la versiunea în română de lunea viitoare. Aștept cu drag. So yeah, from Romania originally, but living now in Canada for over 20 years with my family, my kids, my husband. By profession, I'm an IT manager. I still have my full-time job. And I'm also a digital business owner. So I have my own online business, and I'm mentoring, helping other people who are looking for a change. And they are, looking for an opportunity, same like all of us here are using it. So welcome everyone, and thank you for watching. Sita, good afternoon, good to see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone, wherever you might be watching us from. It's nearly in the evening where I am. My name is Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nanny as well. I live in the UK with my family, but I'm originally from Zimbabwe, although I've lived in this country more than I've lived in my own country. And I am a nurse by profession. I love what I do, but I have stepped onto the online business, which I also love even more than anything, because it's showed me that I can help other people in a different way than just being a nurse. And I'm also a proud digital business owner. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Sita. Ruby, good to see you again. Good morning.
Good morning, the world. Good morning, all the beautiful ladies in here. Thank you so much for inviting me again, and I'm really a pleasure to hear. This is my second time. So I'm originally from Vietnam. My name is Ruby, and right now I live in Florida, USA. So I live here for 24 years. I'm a mother of three. I'm a nurse by professions. Also, before I be a nail technician too, and now I'm really proud to be the digital business mentors, just like all ladies in here. And actually, I think, yeah, be a nurse really a word for me. But the thing here is the time I'm trading for to be in these professions. I need to find some more time for my family. That's why reason I choose digital online business. Give me what I need. I thank you so much. Back to Dana.
Thank you, Ruby. And Kim, welcome back. Good to see you again. A familiar face on
Yeah,
our
people
Saturday
will
night.
see me every week here. So, so hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. So my name is Kim. For whoever doesn't know me, I'm originally from Vietnam as well, but living in Ontario, Canada, for the over 40 years now with my husband and a teenager's daughter. By profession, I'm an IT professional full time, but I'm also switching gear a little bit here and starting my side hustle as a part time into the digital world. So hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống cùng chồng và một cô con gái 18 tuổi ở Ontario, Canada cũng hơn 40 năm rồi. Mình định cư ở đây lúc mà mình khoảng 4 tuổi gì đó. Và bây giờ thì mình đang làm công việc chính là trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà mình cũng đang sở hữu một cái kinh doanh số cho bản thân mình và cho gia đình của mình. Thank you very much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Natalia, good morning. Good to see you again. Bună dimineața.
Bună dimineața. Hello, everyone. Hello, ladies. Hello, the world. I'm Natalia. I'm from Republic of Moldova. And by specialty, I'm a decorative artist. And momentarily, I live in the United States and work as substitute teacher. I'm here in the United States more than 15 years. And I am a mom, a wife, and of two beautiful children. And I'm full-time actually in my job as substitute teacher. And on the side, I'm also doing online business, which also I love very much. I love to help people, moms, families, grandparents, everyone which needs more time for themselves, more time of children, of grandchildren, because life is short and everything goes through our fingers. So I want to say something in my language. Bună seara, țară! Bine ați venit la un nou live aici. Suntem la Dana în vizită. Suntem cu unii din partenerii de business, discutăm și facem schimb de experiență. Dacă vreți să faceți parte din acest business, vă rog frumos să ne scrieți și să faceți parte din comunitate, lăsați un mesaj mai jos. Noi cu plăcere vom reveni la voi. Mulțumesc mult, cu drag. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Natalia. Rita, going to Spain. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure being here, seeing beautiful faces as well. It's always a great blessing. So, to those that don't know me, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Me llamo Rita, soy nigeriana y soy una agente telefónica para Banco Santander. Llevo muchos años viviendo en Galicia, pues estamos aquí para ofreceros una gran oportunidad online. No os vayáis. Ọba bọ̀bọ̀ wẹ̀ bọ́tà ìkíni wà rírí ayé àwọn yẹn ní kẹlẹ́ yẹn náà dìgbà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀ ní owó ẹ̀dọ́ pàtàkì mẹ́kì wà wẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ní yá zẹ́dọ̀ náà pẹ́ ní yìí mẹ́ yá zẹ́dọ̀ náà ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí náà wẹ́rẹ́ ní zẹ́dọ̀ kẹlẹ́ ní wà níwà mẹ́kì náà bẹ́ẹ̀ wẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀wọ́n náà rírí kán wà yẹn náà rírí wà ayé owó ẹ̀dọ̀ wà rírí ayé wà sẹ́sì join a business náà màrẹ́ o ìmàwé kẹlẹ́ náà kàmú wà wẹ́rẹ́ àsẹ̀tì kúrò náà dìgbà with internet. So why buy can what it yaje wa total wa making I my heart total it buy business now. So back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much, Miss Dana.
Thank you, Rita. And last but not least, coming back to US, Mafe, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Hello Saturday. It's a rainy Saturday here in Arizona. And I don't know in other part of the states. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mafe and I'm working full-time in a manufacturing and I'm married and I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm Ilongga. Kamusta kayo? Kamusta lahat sa mga Pilipinas? Kung alam ko, gabi na doon, kung kayo ay nanonood, mag-share naman kami ng aming insight about our business and our journey as a digital entrepreneur. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Mafe. And again, thank you everyone for being here on this Saturday morning and here in Canada, especially it's long weekend. Everyone is busy. Thanksgiving, we're giving thanks and celebrating with family. So I hope everyone gets some time to spend with family. But no matter which part of the world you are, I hope you are using the weekend to, follow your dreams, follow your goals, but also spend some time with family and with the loved ones, wherever they are, friends, family. And that's why we are here to talk about this business, because using this business model, that's our goal, right? And I know some people may think like, what, you start a business to have more time with family and friends, to be able to enjoy life? Usually starting a business, it takes time away, and it's true, it's not easy. But through an online business, through a business that has a model and you don't have to figure it out everything by yourself, it can be done. And let me talk a bit about what this business is about, because all of us we have full-time jobs, also some of us even two jobs, and also having this online business. So what we do, we help people launch their own digital online businesses using a proven system. The same system all of us are using it is designed for anyone to work, regardless on your skill set, your age, your location. It's like a franchise, online franchise, where we provide everything that you need: the system, the training, the tools, the support. But you maintain full control. You are your own boss. It's your own business. You decide how you run it. The platform, it brings the automation, right? It's online, so it's very easy to automate. And with this AI and the way the world is going, it's getting easier and easier to be able to automate and have the system do the heavy work for you. But it also provides the advanced marketing training, right? Because yes, the system works, but you need to go and put your own touch, right, to make it your own business. And of course, we have access. We are affiliated with the high quality products with a very reputable company. That it's simplifying the whole process. That's how we get the commission and how we are paid. All through, you don't have to sell products, you don't have to have inventory it. That's all happening behind the scene. We are here to promote the business model, not products or anything else. And as long as you have an internet connection and a phone or a laptop, you can run the business. That's all you need. And of course, what you need beyond the tools, you get a mentor, you get a coach, you get an amazing community which will help you. You are never alone on this business. It may be your own business, so you are the only employee on your business, but you'll have a whole support system. What you need to bring in order to start this business? Your mindset, an open mind, willingness to learn, to be coachable, and to follow the steps that all of us did. All of us started exactly the same. The system that we are showing you and the steps that you have to do, all of us did it at one time. So it's a serious business. It will not happen overnight. It's not a job. No one guarantees you any salary at the end of the month. But it's a business that can grow with you. You learn, and the business running, and you can make money as you learn how to grow your business. And it's a business that you can leave to your kids. And probably we'll talk someday more about how this business can be the legacy that you leave to your kids. So that's kind of a bit about this business. Let's go and talk now about what I said at the beginning, that the flexibility, right? Because I think starting a business, all of us probably started for that, the paycheck or the salary or not the salary, an income, right? You want to make more money. And that's kind of the reason why you start a business. But then you realize that getting money, it's not good enough. It's what you can buy with those money, and if you can enjoy what this money can get you, right? Because if you make money but you don't have time to enjoy life, to enjoy time with family, to enjoy the things that maybe money can buy, then the money itself, no one wants the money just to have the money, right? No one is happy. It's like, yeah, I have a big account, or look how much money I have, but then you are stressed, you don't have time to enjoy with the family. And that's where I think, and what's that I said, that the flexibility, right, to decide how you spend your time and where your focus is every day. I think that's kind of much more important than money. And Sita, if I ask you, talking about flexibility, what does flexibility means to you in your business, in your life?
Flexibility comes with so many definitions. Thank you so much, Dana, for that topic. It's quite interesting. And when I was thinking about it, I was thinking Which way am I explaining it? Because even when you are going to the gym, if you split and cross your legs, they say, oh, they are flexible. But what is it that I'm looking for in my job? If I get like hours that align with my family, I am asking for flexibility. So flexibility is so defined in so many ways, and it's quite an interesting sort of question. It can have different meanings depending on what you're doing or where you are or what sort of environment you are at. So to me, as a business owner, flexibility means being able to adjust and adapt, and stay focused even when things don't go as planned. Even when I've got challenges, I have to find a way to align my plans with what I'm planning to do or with my goals. And it's about shifting strategies, learning new ways to manage your time, new business partners, or keeping your peace in the process. Because as I said, that there's quite a lot of definition depending on what you are doing. So in my business, that's what I feel that flexibility is all about. And it gives you a power to grow, evolve, and strive. No matter what comes your way, you find a way of doing your business and also continuing with your life. And when I started this business, it enabled me to have the proper flexibility when I can do my job and when I can be with my family and when I can be taking care of my business. And that is another definition of flexibility, because it doesn't tie me down. It doesn't hold me in one place that I need to be here to run the business. I am able to do my business whenever I feel it's time for my business, it's time for my family, it's time for my work. This is how flexibility work. When I was in my work, I called it flexibility, but I didn't have that flexibility. I was working round the clock, days and nights, having no time in between. Even when I get home, I'm doing school runs, running up and down. And that isn't flexibility, although we keep telling ourselves that's flexible working because I'm at work and I'm able to jump and go and drop my kids to school. But you're still running like a rat. You don't have any break. You are so stressed doing things overdrive. But with this business, it has allowed me to pause and take some time off work and think about what is more important to do here. And it has given me that freedom of choice and also given me options, which I didn't have when I was just focusing on my work. When I was focusing on my work, I had that opportunity to have the flexibility, but my flexibility was clocking the hours from one company to another, looking for hours everywhere. And that isn't flexibility. But in this business, it gives us all, because we are able to shift. Even if I decide to sleep all morning, that's my time. That's what I can do. To me, that is that is flexibility. So this business is so amazing. Thank you so much, Dana. I'll bring it back to you.
Some drum rolls, yes, and flexibility requires some drum rolls. Because
You made me laugh.
yes, and flexibility can be fun. I don't know how to go from this to being serious. But I think you touched some very serious and important points, right? Where, how, and when you work, that's for when you spend your time. That's what flexibility means. To have the power over all of this, because like as someone, I work from home for many years, right? So a lot of people say things like, oh, you work from home, so you have all the flexibility you want. Because I can, well, yeah, I don't, I'm flexible, decide where I work, right? If I go in my basement, in my backyard or whatever, and I don't have to commute, but I still have to be there 9 to 5, or actually it's much longer than this. I still have to, if I need a vacation or a day off or a break, I still need to request from someone else permission and approval and what's not. So that's not really flexibility. Flexibility means that you have power over all of this, right? When, where, how you work, what you do. So that's the real flexibility, which we all know. It's only when you have your own business, when you are your own boss, and a business that you do with passion, and also a business that pays your bills, right? That's what truly flexibility means. Um, Ruby, how flexibility changed your family life after you started maybe this business? Talk to us about that.
Thank you so much for your question, Dana. Do you think this is the second time I'm being here? I'm still nervous and I completely forgot where I speak my own language to say hi to all my audience in my page. I'm just speak quick. Good morning, xin chào cả nhà. Ruby rất là cảm ơn mọi người luôn ủng hộ trên page của Ruby. Thì hôm nay Ruby rất là vui đang go live cùng tất cả những cái bạn ở cùng quốc tế ở trên cái trang này nha. Thì I go back to your question, Dana. So as a nurse, at the mom of three, my life used to revolve around the long shift and tight schedule, especially before I had to do nails. So my schedule really tight, and a lot of time I have to live in the life. Like I have to imaginations. I have to imagination how many minutes I have to take a shower, what time I go sit with my kid to eat dinner. I have to completely look at clock so I can run to one job to another job. And a lot of time I look at around, I miss so many precious milestone moments with my children and my family. And be a mother, I always say, oh, I promise my kid I will be with them. I promise I go to their event at school, activity. I promise them I will stay with them or do things, bedtime story, although my work it take away, pull me away from all that promise and all broken promise just, breaking my heart for those time. So that reason why my digital online business gave me flexibility is here. I can choose where I want to work and when I want to work. And I don't have to sit down to be a nurse like Miss Shida. We always on schedule. Someone else put it for us. I don't have no choice to choose what schedule I want to work. And even my children been sick and I'm stay all night 13 14 hours hospital to take care of the people sick in there. But when my children or my family sick at home, what do? I cannot get out for my shift hour to go home and take care of them. I cannot. I have to follow them. And when I'm being sick my own self, I don't have no opportunity to say, hey, I'm sick today and I can get off. No, because we only have enough sick. We don't have a sick time at the hospital. We just have a, like for the vacation time, but we have only one time per year when I be a new nurse. So I don't have no choice. Even I'm sick, I have to go work. So that is the one I really try to figure out myself to get something I can get flexibility for my own schedule. I can choose to be represent for my kid because it doesn't matter how much money I make, but I never ever can get back all my children time and even own my own self time. And I really tired, exhausted to live in the life. I have to imaginating. I go travel with my kid. I have to use my brain imaginating. It's not just I like actually go to travel. That is a point in my life. Just run around just like a robot, being programmed for every day. So for me, with like this way, it's not for me. It did business not just about provide me the my successful in life. For me, it's not about money, freedom, but for me, it's like really truly emotional connection. If all of us will be a mother and have a teenager kid, the best and the most important that connection between mother and children. And when that time is gone, it's gone forever. I never can get back. And special right now with the life, everything on the when we parent go work, left children at home, nothing. They grow up with iPad and iPhone. They don't have no connection human between family. Mom talk to. It's been special if anybody have a girl like me. like little kid or little girl at home, they don't, when they don't have a mother be with them, they will live on the life, they just kind of be depressions, or they have lot of, try to get far away from others, like from the family time. That's all the one thing I really miss. So I really, luckily for me, I found it online business give me that the best is my peace in my life, and I piece of that I can represent for my children. That's a more thing. So thank you so much. Back to Dinah. Good thing I don't have a long sound.
Thank you, Ruby. You got the easy one. Thank you. Oh yes, we do everything for our family, for ourselves too, right? But as moms, we always, our kids are in our mind. So yes, flexibility and family life. The first thing you think of how much time you can spend with your kids, the quality time when they are young. They need the quantity time too, right? So flexibility is very important as parents, right? Not only moms, but for dads too. Kim, if I ask you, as someone working in IT, I know you get a pretty big paycheck. Why do you think flexibility, or do you think flexibility is more important than a bigger paycheck? If you get between, hey, you get flexibility or a bigger paycheck, which one you pick? I think I know the answer, and everyone knows it too. But tell us.
Yeah, when I really start to realize this ever since the day I got laid off, right? So for so many years, I thought I will stay in the same company working until my retirement. And that was my plan. But, life just turned me upside down, and it was unexpected. It was really unfortunate at first, but actually, if you think about on the positive side of it, it's actually opened another door for me to explore, right? Yeah, so for years, like over 25 years, I have, chased the bigger paycheck. Um, Believing that that was it, right? That really was it. I was settled, I was comfortable, but I didn't realize back then that the big paycheck means very little because you really don't have time to enjoy your life. Um, for me, like true freedom isn't just about how much you money you can make. It's more about how much time you have to spend with your loved one and doing the things that really truly matter to you. So when I was working in the corporate world, I had a very good income. I was comfortable. But I have to work long hours. I have to pile up all the stress, meeting deadlines, projects, and things like that, and miss moments with my family because I was just too busy with work. And like money cannot replace the time that we lose our loved one, and these moments will never come back. Just like what Ruby mentioned earlier. And now the flexibility of my online digital business, I get to choose where I want to work, when I want to work, and who I want to work with. And, I'm able to be there for my family, to take care of my health, and still build a meaningful income. And it's going to be unlimited potential later on. The more you work, the more it's going to bring, right? So at the end of the day, money can always be earned anytime, again and again. But the time that you're losing, one is gone forever, right? And that's why flexibility for me is really the real wealth. That's not about making more money, but it's having more time for my family and myself. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Wow, that was fast and good. A lot full of tips. And yeah, it's so true. And I learned that the hard way. The bigger the paycheck, the more stress, less time with family, more responsibility. So yeah, we do all the things that we are asked to do, and we are teach from the young kids, right? You climb the ladder, you keep going and growing and get a bigger paycheck and the bigger title, and it feels good, especially if you love what you do. It feels good. But then if you look at the other side, the higher you go on the corporate world or whatever you are, the less time because you need to spend more time on whatever that big paycheck is coming from, which means you have less time for you, for everything else that you are supposed to do. I think my internet is flinky. Okay. Am I back?
We can still hear you, Dana.
Good.
Yeah.
I think I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Internet is. Yeah. Think I'm back.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, flexibility is definitely much more important than the paycheck, right? And Mafe, if I ask you, other than we talk about how flexibility is more important than the paycheck. Uh,
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. We're losing her.
Yeah.
I think Mafe can start talking.
Oh, she's
Oh.
back now.
Oh, it's back now.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, she moves on.
okay, okay, I'm back. Sorry, I don't know. My internet just dropped and it kicked me out totally from here. But yeah, Mafe, I was asking you before I got kicked off. How does flexibility help you also grow personally, right? Because we talk, it spends more time with family. But how does flexibility help you grow as a person, not just financially? Share with us.
Yes. So flexibility to me is where I can work when and where I want. So I get to manage my own time because spend moments with my family and still grow my business. I became more confident and independent because I can make my own decisions and not just chasing income, but building a life I enjoy without stress or rush because this business is run through automation. We don't have to grind like other businesses that you have to meet quotas, inventory, drop shipping like that, parties. In this business, no. So it's about having peace of mind and living life on my own terms. In short, it's about freedom and balance in my life. Yes.
Thank you, Mafe. Uh, Short and to the point. Love it. uh, yes. So definitely, with having the flexibility, you kind of start feeling like you have more power and you are your own boss. And as you mentioned very well, right? You grow to be more confident, and you go into a version of you that you realize that you have the options and you can have the power over your time, right? And it changes you personally as the person very much when you start having that mindset from being just an employee and following the orders or following whatever the guide rail someone provides you. When you start your own business, when with that time flexibility, it comes also the mindset change that I think it comes no matter what you'll get it. And especially when, like in our business, you are part of a community, when you see other people around you, where you get surrounded by people who have this mindset of wanting more and wanting a change and working hard for that change, and having that flexibility and enjoying the the benefits that you get when you start your own business. You kind of get into that energy is so contagious, and it will kind of push you to want more, to dream more, and to find ways to live the life that you are dreaming of, whatever that is. Each of us have their own vision board in their head. um, Rita, let's talk a bit about how do you do the discipline to have that flexibility, right? How do you balance flexibility with discipline? Because sometimes, yeah, to get the flexibility, you need to have the discipline. But then if you are disciplined, are you flexible enough? So at least in my mind, it may seem a bit like, can you balance both of these? What do you think?
What a great question. It's a great question. But so many people have said a lot. So, yeah, what I would say is It's not easy. It's not easy because you already have all the time that you can use to build your business. And later, if you are not a disciplined person, it's not going to be easy for you. Because when you have all the time that you can use, my business partners have already explained what the flexibility is. You already have the time that you can choose yourself to say, okay, I'm building this business on my own, I'm working on my own pace. But later on, you need to add discipline to that. When you are adding the discipline, you need to think about it that I am going to treat this business as a business. Because if I don't treat it as a business, how can I get the results that I want? So to be disciplined, it's not easy, okay? But if you are born disciplined, you will learn how to be disciplined along with your flexibility with this business. So what I do is I take my business seriously. Okay, when I say I take my business seriously, I'm so disciplined about what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to treat it, how I'm going to be treating my business every day by day. I learn a lot about my business, about this business that we have, and then because if anybody comes to you and asks you information about this business, you are disciplined to know the basics about this business. It's very important. If someone comes to you now and be asking you, what is this all about? You need to be disciplined to learn a lot about your business. And that is what I do. If you come to me and ask me, what do I have to do this, to do that? I will give you information about what it is about the business. And also what you are going to gain, the advantage you are going to gain in the business. So that is what is part of the discipline because you have the time to learn a lot about your business. You have the time to study your business. So why don't you be disciplined to learn the basics and the advantages and everything you do to learn how to earn this big amount of money? So this is what I do. I combine everything together. As I'm having my time, I'm still disciplined to learn about my business. I'm still disciplined to let people see the advantages they're going to gain in this business because in this business, you are going to have the time to pass it to your loved ones. You have the time to spend with your loved ones. You are not only earning the 6 to 7 figures every day or every month, you are also earning and also having that beautiful time with your loved ones. So the discipline is very important. Okay. If you want to know more about the discipline part, you need your mindset as well. Our host already said it. Your mindset is important. If your mindset is not ready for that, how can you be disciplined? You know, it's very important. So, if with me, this is what I do. My mindset is important, and then I use the that time that I have to focus to that free time that I have to learn about my business. I discipline the quality time. 1 hour this time, I'm going to use that to learn about my business. I'm going to use that to learn about the advantages. When someone is telling me how can I start building this business through this training, I know the basics about what they have to do. If they don't know what to do exactly, I will send them to the training to check the training at all. That is also part of the discipline of you knowing what you are selling out there. So my own way of comparing flexibility and discipline is getting to know what your business is all about, what exactly you can tell people out there, how they are going to gain a lot in the business. You can just only be practicing the positive mindset, and that will help you a lot. And that is what I do. It's very important. Back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much, Miss Dana.
Thank you, Rita. Uh, yes, mindset, right? We talk a lot about mindset on these lives because we truly believe that that's the only thing that makes the difference between those people who just dream or just want a change and those people who are really there making a change and getting that flexibility that everyone wants to have flexibility, right? Everyone wants to have a a dream life, and we all keep dreaming about that, which is great, but unless you start doing something about it, the dreams don't magically become reality. And that's where the mindset is very important. And why? Because with this business we show you the how. all the small, the hard stuff, because I think we all thinking about like, oh, I cannot do that because I don't know what or why, or, I don't have the skills. It's too late. I'm too old. It's, the internet is booming, so I'm behind. We have all of that for you if you have the right mindset. So yes, mindset is the only thing that you need to bring. Um, but also with talking about the mindset, and I do hear a lot from people, like, hey, you already work from home, right? You have flexibility. So why do you want more? How starting a business is helping you being more flexible? And I kind of mentioned about how it made for me, right, a difference, and why that fact that you are work from home or you have flexible hours, you can choose your hours. It's not enough, really. That's not real flexibility. It's just one of those, like, oh yeah, you think you are flexible because you can decide if you work 9 to 5 or 1 to 5 to 9, right? Whatever it is, that's not flexibility. Natalia, if I ask you, what do you think is the biggest myth when people talk about working flexible hours?
Yeah, I like the question. Thank you very much, Dana. I like the word myth in this question. Myth, usually people, at least I think it's like subconscious. We think it's something, a story which was long, long time ago, very true. But now it's the myth. So in our case, I think the biggest myth is you are less productive, you are less focused, you are less organized, and you get less results. And can go the list go more and more. It's like less confidence, less communication, less mindset is less and focused, as I said, and less diligent work and engaged less, and consistency also. But the reality is all opposite, and which everyone already said. A reality of this myth is we are consistent, we are focused, we are very organized, because we have responsibility, nobody has to tell us what to do. We are always have to make decisions by ourselves. And this flexibility comes because we are actually organized. We are having great mindset because we work on this, because nobody will come and say, hey, here you get what you want. We have to do by ourselves. If you go to job every day, they will tell the manager the schedule for the day. Here you have to do by yourself. So, and this way is great because flexibility comes based on schedule what you're making for the day and how far and how long you want to go on these steps. And also, the health mentality, it improves because you are flexible and you can have time to have time for children, to have time to deal with their problems. So and family also, you have time because we are moms, we have also we are manager of the family, let's say. So we have to have everything and order the things to jungle, to say. So yeah, this is the myth, the biggest myth, which I think is the opposite of what everyone thinks they do in a full-time job. But actually, we do it here in the business very, very well, flexible. So this is what I think. Thank you. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Natalia. Looks like my internet is still flickering, but I think I'm back and you can hear me. Yes, a lot of myths around this, what flexible hours means. And I think a lot of these preconceptions are because that's how the companies want the employees to think, right? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, flexible hours, it's like, yeah, it's hard, it cannot possible, right? You come here to work 9 to 5 and you can do whatever in the rest of the time. So they try to put you on those because that's how it's easier, right? You get everyone together. And we've seen with the COVID, right, and all the craziness, a lot of people realize that, hey, you can have that balance, that flexibility to work from home, to spend some time with family and still be productive at work. And guess what? How many years later, the companies are going back to like, yeah, no, we are not productive enough. We need to go back in the office because they feel like they need to really control your time and what you do in there. And that's because not because we are not productive. I think that's because they feel they have more power over you when you are there in an office, right? And that's how they make money, right? And it's nothing wrong with that. If that's their part. Now, if you want to be not just someone who follows the rules and make someone else's paycheck getting bigger, you want, yeah, you want your stability, your paycheck, but you also want that flexibility that probably all of us get a chance to taste it during those crazy times during COVID. Then yes, having something that is on of your own, and also without taking big risks, right? Like all of us are doing. We do this as a part-time initially. So it's the type of business that it will fit around your lifestyle, no matter how it is. That's flexibility. Flexibility means I still keep my job because I still need to pay my bills, and my business will not replace my big salary in the first month or even the first year. But while I still do that, I have the flexibility to start something part-time, something that I love, something that I enjoy doing. It doesn't feel like work, and something that slowly grow. And maybe in a year, I can get rid of my 9 to 5, and I focus totally on the business. Or even if, like I was talking a couple of weeks ago, someone who this business brings her like 3 4 times more than the paycheck, and she still continues to go to the paycheck because she loves what she's doing and she likes to do them both, and she wants to get out of the house and talk with those people at work. So no one says like you cannot do it both. You can do it both. Like it's up to you. That's what flexibility means. You decide. There is no one, the best way to do it. No, you decide what works best for you. Some people quit their job immediately once they got the first, 5-figure paycheck. Some other people got every month, every 2 weeks, a 5-figure paycheck from this business, and they still continue doing a job that's giving them like a tenth of that paycheck. It's up to you, and that's why we are here, to show you that it's possible, to show you that it's possible for everyone, no matter where you are, no matter what your background is. It's possible. So if you are dreaming of something more, we are here to guide you, to show you how. It's a simple system. It's an easy step by step. First step, it's easy. Reach out to any of us. If you have questions, we'll show you, we'll guide you, we'll answer any questions you have. But it's up to you to take that first step and reach out to us. And kind of that's all for today. Thank you all very much for being here with me again. Happy Thanksgiving, fellow Canadians. For everyone else, enjoy your weekend, and happy fall, and see you next time.
Thank you, everyone. Happy
Enjoy
birthday,
your
Sarah.
weekend.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy birthday. Happy